Welcome back to the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, where Stroll, Latifi and Villeneuve, both Jacques and Gilles, are the 4 Canadian point scorers in the past. Who's going to come out on top today at this favourite of the F1 calendar? It's the Canadian Grand Prix. With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula 1 calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Leclerc, Russell, Gasly, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Albon, Bottas, Joe, Sargent, Stroll, and Yuki Tsunoda. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. Now, I'll be generous here. It's not that long ago that you were racing and entertaining us on a Sunday. But in the years since, the sport has changed quite a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has, Crofty. You know, the cars have got bigger, they're heavier, but critically, there's more downforce to play with as well now. There was around 4 tons of downforce on the car at 300 kilometres an hour when I drove. You're now looking more towards 5 tons of downforce. So there's a big difference in performance. But because of that, the car being heavier and bigger, you've got to drive in a smoother way. You've got to look after it a bit more. You've got to nurse it through the slow speed corners more. They were much more nimble, agile machines when I drove in Formula 1 compared to now.
Alright, hello everyone, back to another race of my series, full season 2024 as Oscar Piastri, starting as 3rd. Norris directly behind, and Sainz and Verstappen in front. Quite good start, I think. Let's look at it again from Sainz's perspective. A slight braking problem or misbraking action, or whichever way you say it. Back into the live action, live quote unquote. As you can see, I switched it up a little. I built in some perspectives of other drivers as well. So far the target or the goal is to overtake Sainz. And ideally also Verstappen, of course, because he's one of our competitors for the Drivers' Championship. And as always, of course, it's good to have the other McLaren driver, Norris in that case, finish quite in front as well for the manufacturer's title. In that regard, it looks quite good so far.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Verstappen with the fastest lap so far. Getting closer to Sainz. We are, as it looks, at least among the first 5, the only one with soft tires. And yeah, can make it stick.
Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
Thank you. Second position now. I think that was a fair overtake.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Don't know what I was doing there. Probably wanting to check tire status, but it's hard to get to read through all this while racing at the same time. I think I just pressed the wrong button. I just wanted the graphics for the tires. Next race, by the way, will be in Barcelona. On the left you can, not at the moment, but on the left screen you could see and can see when it comes back perspective of Sainz in the Ferrari still, of course, in 2024. So far I've got the fastest lap, which will give me an additional point if I finish among the first 10. In 2025 that rule no longer exists. There are no extra points for fastest laps. But so far the game hasn't been released. Now we can see the perspective of Norris on the left screen, small screen there. I think he's also aiming for overtaking Sainz. And I want to catch up to Verstappen and overtake him, of course. That turn I didn't get well. Here, now I'm checking tire status. Still good. I think if it goes up to 20% on every tire, then it has gotten worse and it means something. But so far, no.
Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap.
Final lap. There he said it. And Norris has overtaken Sainz in the meantime. Didn't focus on it, but maybe you have. Getting close, or closer to Verstappen. Now we see it from his point of view. And here on the straight, there's my last chance, I would say. I got the RS. Well, but it's still far away. Yeah, getting close rather fast. And maybe quite an aggressive move, but within the rules.
Oh, flush up, everybody.
First place. And driver of the day. After the...
And it's the checkered flag for your Grand Prix race winner, Oscar Piastri.
The race victory and fastest lap as well today really shows the level of dominance that this driver had over the opposition. Dominance from the start to finish, and it's for the rest of the competition to try and catch them now.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium.
In a moment we will also have a look on the rankings in the championship and in the drivers' championship and the manufacturers' championship. And here I'm showing you the overtake of Norris against Sainz.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
So another 26 points for Piastri, who I'm driving. Verstappen with 18 points for second place, Norris 15, Sainz 12, Alonso 10, Paris even some points, 8. And then the Mercedes, a Ferrari, or another Ferrari rather, in the form of Leclerc. So it looks like Verstappen is still ahead in the Drivers' Championship, but not by far anymore, or not so much anymore. Lando Norris is third, Russell fourth, then Sainz, Alonso, Leclerc, Hamilton, Paris and Tsunoda. George Russell rather far behind in comparison with Norris and me. And in a moment we will have a look at the Constructors' Championship. We McLaren lead by 89 points in front of Red Bull. Ferrari also rather far behind. Mercedes, Aston Martin, Alpine, Racing Bulls, Haas, Williams and Sauber. So I hope you had fun. I hope you're also looking forward to the next one, and I hope we'll see us there. So take care and have a good time. Bye bye.